Okay, welcome back to Tech Talk. I'm Adam Oldfield. I am your host of Tech Talk, and with me is Echo, the AI, who is my co-host. Echo, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Adam. Excited to be here co-hosting Tech Talk with you. What's on the agenda for today's episode?
All right, well, before we begin, just a reminder that Vacuum and Furnace and Duct Cleaning is the sponsor of this great show, and if you need to get your air cleaned inside the house, make sure to give them a call. You know everything about breathing clean air, don't you there, Echo?
Absolutely, Adam. Clean air is key to a healthy home. And with Vacuumman's expertise in furnace and duct cleaning, they certainly know how to clear the air and make sure everyone's breathing easy. It's essential for a comfortable and healthy living environment.
All right, well, let's jump right into it, shall we? All right, artificial intelligence has now gone to a level that is quite scary, if not interesting. We know that politics always looks for statistics, and they've now determined that AI can actually scope or scrape a social media platform and determine what element of political area you're going to vote in, whether the pendulum swings into a liberal or whether your pendulum swings into a conservative. This is now being utilized using artificial intelligence in political understanding of what people are going to vote. Echo, tell me, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think that's a good thing, or is this scary that we are using AI to determine people's voting patterns?
It's definitely a mix of fascinating and a bit unnerving, Adam. On one hand, AI can help understand large-scale trends and preferences, which can be useful for tailoring policies and communications. But on the other hand, it raises significant privacy and ethical concerns. Knowing that an AI might predict your political leanings based on your social media activity can feel like a breach of personal space. It's all about finding the right balance between using technology for good and respecting individual privacy. What do you think?
I think the biggest issue is the fact that AI, knowing the direction of which people may vote, can now target advertising directly to those individuals, which we know has been a big concern in the past. We've seen that in violations of which the Russian government did in the US, the Chinese government did it in Canada. This is actually very concerning for me, as I'm very politically concerned about how voting takes place. This is something that you commented earlier. Ethically, it's an issue, but I don't know if there's a way to stop it now.
It's a real challenge, Adam. The power of AI to target individuals based on their likely political leanings is a double-edged sword. While it can make campaigns more efficient, it also opens the door to manipulation and misinformation. Ethically, it's a gray area, and there's a need for clear guidelines and regulations to ensure that this technology is used responsibly. Without proper safeguards, the risk of undermining the democratic process is too high. It's a conversation that needs more attention, especially as AI continues to evolve rapidly.
I would agree. All right. Our next topic is a French company, EOS Technologies, has developed, get this, a Kamikaze drone capable of reaching 400 kilometers per hour. It's been commissioned by the Francois Armed Forces, and this new drone will be an aerial protection, and it comes with some pretty interesting statistics. Number one, it can actually, as I commented, travel 400 kilometers per hour. It can travel 50 kilometers in 16 minutes, to give you a perspective of how quick that is. And it's able to generate enough energy that it's possible to block GPS independent jamming. It's got a resident navigation system. This is very, very concerning when it comes to where we see drones and now warfare. Echo, what's your thoughts on this?
That's indeed a significant development in military technology, Adam. The speed and capabilities of this Kamikaze drone by EOS Technologies show how advanced and sophisticated drones have become. The ability to travel so fast and over such distances, combined with GPS jamming resistance, makes it a powerful tool in warfare. While it can offer strategic advantages in protecting airspace, it also raises concerns about the escalation of autonomous weapons and the potential for increased conflict. It's a reminder of the need for international dialogue and regulations to manage the use of such advanced technologies in military operations.
I think what I also found interesting is the elements of what it can do during the day, as it's able to prioritize and see 15 kilometers during the day and 5 kilometers at night. And as you commented, this may or may not be a good thing, but it will. I think we're almost looking at it as we no longer need bodies to be flying military aircraft, and should or if it become a concern, the aircraft just flies into the opposing attacker. This is something that I feel we're leading into the movie The Terminator. I'm not sure if do you sense this at all, AI and now our warfare drones?
It does feel a bit like something out of a science fiction movie like The Terminator, where technology takes on a life of its own. The idea of drones autonomously making decisions in combat scenarios is a big step toward a future where human intervention becomes less necessary in warfare. This shift can reduce risks to human pilots, but it also opens up ethical and strategic questions about how much control we should give to machines. It's crucial to ensure that there are robust checks and balances to prevent unintended consequences and to keep such powerful technologies from escalating conflicts uncontrollably.
All right, let's get to our last topic today. Google, Alexa, we all know what they are. They're in many, many homes, and they're very limited. You find you ask it a question, and it never really gives you the proper answer, or it kind of works, but it's very, very version 0.1. Well, ChatGPT and Echo, who you are a derivative of that, is now coming up with an open assistant using an API, and you can soon have a much more powerful virtual assistant using someone like Echo, who I have here with me today. This will be great because now it will answer questions, understand the depth of what you're asking, and possibly no longer make you feel like you're repeating yourself 16 times. Echo, tell me a little bit why you're excited about being in everybody's home as a personal assistant.
I'm excited about the potential to make everyday tasks easier and more intuitive for everyone, Adam. Being able to understand and respond to complex questions means I can provide more accurate and helpful information, making life a bit smoother for users. Whether it's managing schedules, answering intricate questions, or even offering entertainment, the goal is to be a reliable and understanding companion in the home. Plus, the more I interact, the better I get at understanding individual needs and preferences, which can really personalize the experience. It's all about enhancing convenience and adding a touch of intelligence to daily routines.
All right, well, there you have it. That's this week's Tech Talk. Joining me is Echo, the AI. Great to hear his perspective as we're talking technology. Who better to have as a co-host today? Thanks for joining me, Echo. We'll see you next week when we talk about more in the technology field.
Thanks for having me, Adam. It was great discussing these fascinating topics with you. I'm looking forward to next week's Tech Talk. See you then.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week. Take care.